Good evening, everybody. Hope your Saturday night is going well. Or if you're still in the United States, Saturday afternoon. Um, Sorry about the bad lighting. I'm sitting in my car. I just came out of the gym. Uh, One thing I realized is that the older I get, the more talented I used to be. Snap, crackle, and pop is supposed to be what cereal does, not what your body does when you stand up after sitting down for a while. But such is life. Um, that's the way it feels sometimes when you know you've got more sand in the bottom of the hourglass than you do in the top. But nevertheless, you got to try and make every day count as much as you can. I hope that everybody had a really good New Year, and I hope that um, your 2024 is off to a really good start. Really didn't have much to say today. I managed to get a new screensaver on my phone. I didn't realize how hard those things were to put on. No matter how hard you try, it seems like you get a bubble in one place or the other. But nevertheless, they do work. My phone still works. And the fingerprint, instead of reading on the screen, the fingerprint reads on the side. I got a new cell phone about a month ago, and it's kind of interesting. You put your finger up to the side of it, not the screen, and it reads it. Or you can type in your PIN number. But I really didn't have a whole lot to say. I just want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Germans involved in the construction project on the A66 bridge through Wiesbaden. That has done so much to alleviate traffic in this area. It almost feels like normal now. I mean, when that thing was out, I guess it was out for about 2.5 years. Stuff was crazy. Now they have two spans of the bridge. The south span running east and west is open with 2 lanes in each direction. The north span, they still have that giant red cantilever thing on it that I guess it kind of extends out like a telescoping antenna. It extends out, and they're building the north span. So right now they're running 2 lanes in each direction, and the speed drops from 100 down to 80, and then for a short stretch it drops down to 60. Yeah, that can be kind of annoying, but you know what? Nobody can complain because it's better than it was before. And if you do travel through there going westbound, there is a permanent camera mounted right where you go over Mainzerstrasse. As you're coming from Frankfurt going west towards Rudesheim, it's right where it drops from 80 and then it drops to 60. And they do have a camera, a permanent one set up there. It looks like it looks like a little tank turret sitting on the ground. But you'll definitely see it when you go through there. So be advised, I'm sure they're only allowing 5 over as their tolerance. And they're going to make a lot of money on that. But it is important to slow down through there. The on-ramp is very, very short. So that's probably why they did it. But nevertheless, hats off to the Germans involved in that. As far as everybody else is concerned, I have a feeling in my bones that 2024 is going to be a very bizarre year for everybody. And that includes in Europe and in the United States. You've got Kim Jong-un over there in North Korea saying, if the United States acts aggressively, we're going to annihilate them. And then you've got China licking its chops to go after Taiwan. And you've got Uncle Vladimir over there in Russia trying to figure out what he's going to do. And now you've got, the American government arguing over whether to send more money to Ukraine. And while we're letting our own country be invaded, it's pretty crazy over there. And, some people are like, well, this is why we need to elect candidate A. This is why we need to elect candidate B. But there are so many things that are systemically wrong that I don't know if we can vote our way out of it. I'm not ready to endorse anybody, that's for sure. It's way too early for that. The election may only be 11 months away, but politically that's an eternity. And I've been watching some of the European news outlets, and apparently Finland, Denmark, and Norway, and Sweden, they're kind of having their own internal squabbles of the quote-unquote far right, which by Swedish standards, okay, that'd be like centrist in the United States. But anyway, they're making some hay up there, and you've got the AfD party in Germany, and you've got the Geert Wilders in the Netherlands. He seems to be, I don't know if he's far right. I don't know what you call him, but he's, hey, our country's being taken over and we need to be very careful about immigration. And so it's going to be some trying times. And, who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, I just wish everybody a happy new year, wherever you live, whether you're German, American, or whatnot. And I'm going to try my German. I would say, schöne Wochenende. I think I said that right. Have a good weekend. Or schönen Abend. Have a good evening. So I will say, auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.